fact, STPI Elite, which stands for Electronics and IT Enclave, is meant for providing infrastructure and all other required support for the promotion of entrepreneurship, innovation, and startups in the field of IT and electronics. In fact, this facility is going to be, supported with, supplemented with creation of a smart lab, fab lab, entrepreneur park, and such other facilities which were required to be given to the startups and entrepreneurs in this region. The number of centers we have right now, we are having vibrant STPI center right now in Bhubaneswar, Bahrampur, Rourkela, and Baleshwar. Apart from that, we have also decided and approved to open up 4 new centers in Koraput, Angul, Jajpur, and Sambalpur. With this, STPI would have the largest number of centers in India in the state of Odisha. So these 8 stock centers would act as a resource center all across, spread all across Odisha, which would primarily act as a resource center to support the innovation and startups and entrepreneurs in the field of IT and electronics. This facility actually in Bhubaneswar has been notified by the government of Odisha as a very preferred location where they would subsidize the rentals by way of subsidizing and reimbursing the per seat cost to STPI. This is going to help the entrepreneurs in establishing their operation and also sustaining their operation because of less rentals. The export from the Odisha has been in the tune of 3,800 crore. About 19,000 engineers are employed in this sector and about 40,000 indirect jobs have been created. With this kind of initiative and dispersal of IT industry beyond Bhubaneswar in state of Odisha, as I said, there are going to be 8 centers. They are going to help the cutting the cost of the operation because of the dispersal in the smaller locations, and it will also help in motivating and arresting the exodus of people from smaller town to bigger town. In fact, this is going to be ongoing story, and therefore it is always necessary to disperse our infrastructure, create resource centers, all dispersed across the state. And that is where I would say that with the support of Government of Odisha, STPI has endeavored to open up new centers, create Elite, all sorts of facility which I just said, that fab lab, smart lab, entrepreneur park, so all sorts of support centers and policy support to startups, small companies in this sector would go a long way in promotion of IT and electronics center in Odisha. Focus of STPI of late has been towards promotion of IT industry in eastern region. The entire focus is in the UP, Bihar, Odisha, Assam, Bengal and all. So most of the new centers are coming up in these regions. Apart from that, STPI is also implementing an India BPO promotion scheme. This scheme is aimed at dispersal of BPO industry from tier 1 towns to smaller towns. And then it is already showing the result. And if you look at the statistics in the Odisha, you will find that there are 13 BPO units already operational with 2,500 seats. We have already allocated more than these seats, and about 21 units are going to operate in the smaller towns like Cuttack, Jaleshwar and Bhubaneswar. So in times to come, many more such cities will be included in BPO scheme, and that is the way forward, because they will create a kind of hub where all these activity will come around. Like it will kick-start the entrepreneurial activity, it will kick-start a whole new culture in these smaller towns, and over a period of time the IT industry will disperse and find a way, find a hub and find an ecosystem to scale up their operation in these places. India is now transforming from a service location, service delivery to product creation. That is the way forward for the Indian IT industry. You know that Indian IT industry is very strong, and almost all the R&D that happens all across the world is happening in India. If you might have heard of the quantum chip that is being developed by Intel in Bangalore. So though the masters, the IPR holders live and locate in Silicon Valley, but most of the research happen in India. What I am trying to say is that in times to come, we will create these products and will hold IPR within this country. So if you can see a very speedy transformation of India from a service destination to a product creation destination. We are the largest outsourcing nation. 56% of the total outsourcing business happens in India. As far as product creation, as I said, we lag behind. The more value and worth lies in the product and IPR creation. And that is why I am saying that India is fast transforming to become a product nation in time to come, where most of the wealth lies, and India will be able to, because capitalizing on the talent that we have, the experience that we have, the infrastructure that we have, we are going to, soon becoming a product nation. And if you look at the entire strength of India, in IT, we are unquestioned leader. As far as technology development and product creation is concerned, as I said, it is already happening in India. But in times to come, we are going to create those products, create those IPR, and hold in the name of Indian entity. That is the way forward for us. The digital platform, digital media has really made other media totally irrelevant, because every individual, every person who holds a mobile in his palm controls the content now. They not only receive the content, but they create the content. And that is why the digital communication, digital media is the way forward. It is already happening in India. People since morning till evening are busy with social media, Twitter, Facebook. They write their own blogs. And that is where I would say that the initiative that kind of Odisha Live has taken, connecting large number of people on their platform, they are going to be the future in terms of propagating and delivering the value, content and messages to the people.